Hello, I'm Sue Brinkman, and you're listening to Grace Under Fire, a podcast of Women of Grace. You know, many people think the New Age is no big deal. You know, so what if we dabble in this or that? Well, the document, Jesus Christ, the Bearer of the Water of Life, states that not everything about the New Age is bad, but there's definitely a philosophy behind it that is not even remotely Christian. So the danger for you or your loved ones depends on how deeply you embrace these philosophies, many of which you will have to adopt, at least on some level, in order to practice some of these New Age techniques. So what exactly are these philosophies? First of all, we need to understand that the New Age is a cultural and religious movement that encompasses a wide variety of beliefs and practices, all of which emphasize the self over the divine. The New Age is pantheistic, meaning they believe that God is all in all, rather than what Christians believe, that all is in God. New Agers see God as an energy force rather than as a personal God, which is how he identified himself to us in Scripture when he told Moses, "I am who am." And because they believe that this energy force they call God permeates the universe and everything in it, we're all divine. And all we need to do is discover and unleash that divinity, which we do by achieving enlightenment through Eastern meditation techniques such as transcendental meditation, mindfulness meditation, breathing space meditation. You see, in the New Age, the only real authority is you. The self, with a capital S, reigns supreme. Another very important characteristic about New Age thought is that there's rarely any distinction between good and evil, only between good and bad choices. Evil is thought of as having no personification or existence on its own. They don't believe in the devil, which explains why the New Age so readily embraces the occult. In New Age, humans are not the reason for creation. Instead, creation is thought to be eternal and self-sufficient. We're nothing special. We're just one among equals with the animals and the plants. And instead of being capable of having a relationship with the personal God, as we believe, New Agers believe we become absorbed by God, who is the universe. And the universe is thought to have an intelligence of its own. And more enlightened people can be channels of this intelligence to other people. So what this means is that some people believe they have access to special knowledge, and they can impart this knowledge to others for a fee, of course. Examples would be Rhonda Byrne's book, The Secret, books about the law of attraction. This belief system is essentially a repackaged version of an ancient heresy known as Gnosticism, the belief that you can save yourself through special knowledge. The need for grace is rejected because of the belief that humans can perfect themselves through their own efforts and the help of those enlightened people who are channels for cosmic intelligence, whatever that is. And because there's no evil, no sin, no grace, there's no need for Christ. That's why he's regarded as just one among many enlightened persons. He's relegated to the ranks of Muhammad, the Buddha, Vishnu, Krishna, Mahatma Gandhi. Even though, as we know, nothing could be further from the truth. For example, Jesus was the only prophet who proved he could command the elements, right? He made the wind stop, he walked on water, he multiplied bread and fish. Not only did he raise the dead, he raised himself after 3 days in the tomb. Oh, and by the way, all of this was recorded by eyewitnesses. This is not only impressive, it's unprecedented, and it has never been repeated by any other prophet. The bottom line is that the New Age is built on falsehood. Even the so-called Aquarian Age that it supposedly represents is a fabrication of a Babylonian occult art known as astrology. Where do you hear that podcast? So maybe you're just dabbling in the New Age, but every penny you invest in its products is keeping this movement alive in our culture. For more information on how to fight the darkness with the light of Christ, visit us at womenofgrace.com.